She might reveal new information.
Вот эта миссия в Азкабан.
Серьезно?
Да. Я отправлюсь с вами в Азкабан, если это поможет. Ну, давай. Да, пошли в Азкабан.
Можно здесь нажать. И на все пойду, что вы видите.
Ну, без разницы.
I've always wanted to see Azkaban. Count me in.
I suppose it has a peculiar appeal to some, but it can be terribly disconcerting. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Идет.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave
Вон
of
человек затем
despair.
ушел, кто-то еще
It will
заходил.
pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. The Dementors won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought of the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Мне в голову не приходило.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need
Лайков,
for
да?
such monsters.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of it.
I had my way. I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
Да ты зашла, то что ты этого человека.
You don't scare me, young cur.
А пожалуй, что это ты был?
I teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
All around in darkness, my only friend, my only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
Ничего не понимаю.
What are you trying to say? That the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Ей.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Когда мы в прошлый раз играли, нас кто брал?
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Посмотрим.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
А как он трансгрессировал, если что там запрещено?
Она трансгрессировала. Кто запрещено? Он же не с Хогвартса трансгрессировал.
Нет, до какого-то там курса трансгрессировать, нет? Не выпуск.
Она трансгрессировала, она его просто так за руку взяла и все.
А, не он заклинание сказал разве?
Не поняла.
Как без палочки можно трансгрессировать?
Нет, как-то нужно.
This must be the place Anne told me about. Revelio. No one's been here for ages. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. Revelio. Accio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? Revelio.
Моя дорогая Анна, ты умница. Я был всегда на загадку. Мы с тобой схожи мыслями, с тобой могу разделить свои приключения. Приходи на опушку запретного леса, как только сможешь. Я покажу тебе карту, которая говорит на эти как она ведет. Я обнаружила на страницах форме писал на спрятанной книге. Похоже, никто их больше не видел. Не знаю, что меня ждет, но я буду разделить. Ужасно рад, что ты нашла это письмо. В противном случае мне пришлось отправиться туда в одиночку. Мне это было далеко не так интересно. Все.
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Все съел.
А мне еще не дал.
Ты не любишь зефир.
Как дела у меня? Было плохо для твоей ушла жизнь?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What?
Что она высказала?
Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't beware a light breeze.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Кто сказал?
Он сказал, смотрите, на пушку запретного леса.
А что с эксплермус не... А, требуется эксплермус. А сколько до него идти, интересно? Ё-моё. Вот он ближе был, да? А где нас два направо? Опять? Ну, какой?
Я не спрашивала.
О!
Ничего не попробовала.
Пускай не хочу раз. А, припоминаю эту миссию.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Я пришел, как и обещал.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Revelio.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Okay.
Revelio. Nothing to do now, but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio.
Okay.
Надо что-то продать.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Это место, как это в Гарри Поттере, где он патроны спустил. Точнее, не он, а это.
There it is.
А это кто он?
Just as Jackdaw described.
Когда их там Диметру с Сириусом хуярили, они ж типа там...
Рон упустил это.
Не Рон.
Нет, Рон, ну...
А! Нет, подожди, это про какую часть?
Да все.
Где Пуздюк или где малыши? Прошутите пароль.
Я его что знаю.
Интрамурос.
А, вот здесь.
Revelio.
Вот здесь.
Intramuros.